Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Ever17, the Out of Infinity. And last time, they tried to get their spirits back up. They partied down and tried to just make the best out of life. They don't know if they're going to have any more of it for much longer. So it ended with the kid running into the room and saying that there's something going down. So, what is going down? And we commit once again. Kid was breathing heavily, yelling between breaths. Stop what? Hey, explain what's going on. Coco and Pee-Pee came over to see what all the commotion was about.
空とつぐみ、あれからずいぶん経つけど戻ってこないから見に行ってみたらひどい口論になってて。
Sora and Tsugumi in an argument? Huh, that sounds rough.
僕見てらんなくて、それで。
まずいね、こんな時に。行こう。止めよ
うよ。Yeah, we better hurry. The kid, Coco, Pee-Pee, and you, and myself, we sped along the wet floor to the central control room. I pushed a button to open the door. Is this water? Sounds like they're underwater. We burst into the room. We found Tsugumi and Sora screaming at each other. Neither one would give an inch, they just glared at one another. It looked as though they had been fighting for several minutes. The room was filled with tension. So much tension you could drown in it. Excuse me, sorry about that.
ドリッドストックの下にフロアはありません。嘘。あなたが嘘をついている。クバレから下を覗いたり、あなたの目を盗んでレミにアクセスしたり、時間がかかったけどね。ようやく確証が持てたの。レミューにはさらに下の階があるって。うん。レミューとは別の施設。それがこの真下にあるの。ずーっと下の方によ。ね。そうでしょ。その問いにはお答えできません。そう言わずに答えてよ。チューリングテストをしてみて。あなたが本物の AI だってことはよく分かったわ。だとしたらプロテクトでブロックされていない限り人間に聞かれたことには正直に答えてくれるはずよね。それがあなたの機能なんだから。通常のエレベーターやリフトではあそこには行けない。唯一の経路が閉ざされた扉の部屋につながってる。その部屋、ヒンメル。それは空。あなたの名前でしょ。
That's kind of weird. Kind of like Himmel. That's her name, right, Sora? Like she's using two names.
このままここでじっとしていても何にもならない。時は一刻を争うの。扉の先に真実はある。あの扉、ヒンメルの扉のパスワードを教えなさい、ソラ。確かにヒンメルはドイツ語でソラ、私の名前です。ですが小町さん、私にはあの扉を開く権限がありません。残念ながら。嘘よ。嘘じゃありません。大した人工知能ね。私をたばかるの？人間を騙せると思ってるの？嘘じゃない。本当なんです。私にはあの部屋の先にあるものの情報は何も与えられては。やめて。
Coco jumped between them.
やめてよ、二人とも。
Both of them flinched for a moment, but continued to look bitter. Too bad there's no welding tools in this place. Or is there? What were they? No, they weren't using loading tools when they were trying to repair. And Sora got injured. Not Sora. Tsugumi got injured. Were they? No. Oh yeah, that's right. It was in the eye. In the elevator. That's right. I thought I just remembered something like that. Why can't they use that on the door and get through it? Who needs a security code when there's no security guards around? I'm saying. So I guess that could weaken the place and flood it completely, but you know, a risk is a risk.
Coco-chan. Coco. やめて。ね、お願いだよ。これは私たちの問題なんです、ココちゃん。どきなさい、ココ。怒るわよ。どうして？すぐみんも、ソラさんも、やめようよ。なんで喧嘩するの？喧嘩なんかじゃありません。喧嘩じゃないわ。嘘だよ。喧嘩したらダメだよ。
Large tears welled and flowed from Coco's eyes. The tears had a freezing effect on Sora and Tsugumi. Coco started gasping. Oh crap, she's having a panic attack or something. She suddenly ran to the corner of the console. Or rather fell there. Oh, maybe it's something more serious. She leaned against the console, barely able to support herself. Coco's body was shaking slightly. Her lips trembled. I could see that her lips had gone pale quickly. It was different than crying. Coco. Hey, what? What's up with you all of a sudden? Oh, this looks like it's getting bad. Coco's lips were suddenly stained red.
Coco!
Ugh. The kid opened his eyes wide, looking shocked. Blood was flowing onto the floor of the control room. It wouldn't stop. It kept falling from her mouth.
どうしたの？ココちゃん。
Coco shook her head and trembled violently. She had her hand to her mouth, desperately trying not to cough.
なんてこと。
Can't be what?
これは、この症状は。
Sora looked as if she were about to panic.
症状？そんなのどうでもいい。
Tsugumi screamed, furious.
見てわからないの？このままじゃココが。
ココ、しっかりするんだ。
クラナに、どうしよう、どうしよう。
How the heck should I know? Hang on, everyone, don't panic. You've got to stay calm. I screamed out in a loud voice to everyone, not sounding calm or collected at all. Just calm the heck down, okay? Oh, wait, maybe I need to calm down too. Good boy, Takeshi. Relax. Everyone took deep breaths, trying to settle down. Coco, just relax. You're going to be okay. That's nice and all, Takeshi, but I don't think that makes someone who's splurting up blood feel that much better if you're not a medical professional. Steadying her trembling eyes, Coco looked at me firmly. Good girl. Now hang on to me, Coco. I turned around and thrust out my back toward her. Can you get on? Pee-Pee looked up worriedly at Coco. We're going to the infirmary on Zoite. I realized that I was holding on to Coco. We were rushing up to Zoite some 56 feet above us. I held Coco on my back, with you and Tsugumi supporting her from the sides. Sora went ahead to guide us, and the kid followed a short distance behind. We emerged at the second floor emergency corridor. Which was it? Left or right?
このまままっすぐ。
Neither, okay.
あんまり乱暴に走らないで。揺らさないでよ。
I know, just pipe down, would you? Coco was groaning in pain on my back, but I could still make it. There was no way I was going to fail. I wasn't going to say, it's no use, we're too late. And I wasn't going to let anyone else say it either. As long as there was some hope left, I wouldn't give up. I took a shortcut to the nearest elevator and rushed Coco to the infirmary.
スキャンをかけるから台の上に寝かせて。
Tsugumi and I laid Coco down on the flat table. I was just noticing it's 150. So 10 minutes away from when Sora said they would be sure. She was sure they would be safe. Coco continued to breathe in her short, shallow manner. Although she had stopped coughing up blood, she seemed to be in a lot of pain. Her body lay still. The arm of the LMRI soon came to life and started a laser scan. The kid came up to the side of the table and stared at Coco, looking as if he would burst into tears. Sora, put the results on the screen so everyone can see them.
はい。
Suddenly a few holographic windows appeared in the air. Images, including a thermal scan, ultrasound analysis showing cross-sectional representations of her body, and the laser sampling were all displayed one after another. Of course, none of us were doctors, so there was little we could understand about her condition by looking at the pictures. All we could do was wait for the scanning equipment and LeMU's system to give us an answer. We stared at the images that flashed by on the screen and prayed. Then, the results suddenly appeared. TF Blau, 2017, Ever17.
ティーフブラウ。
Teeth blow, okay. What did you say?
そんな。
Sora hurriedly shut down the holographic window. She bit her lip and stared down in shock. Her expression showed how serious the situation was. Sora?
どうしたのよ、ソラ。言ってくれないと。教えてくれないとわからないよ。信じられない。そんな、信じられません。
A computer program that can't believe data. Must be pretty strong data. What? What don't you believe?
ココちゃんは感染しています。
Okay.
感染？
I thought it might be something like that if it wasn't another case of decompression sickness. Yes. My mind is not working very fast. Not that it ever really does. What?
それは。
It's not a Tsugumi's infection, obviously. Wouldn't think so. Sora was unable to suppress her agitation and opened her mouth hesitantly.
ティーフブラウ。強力な致死性の高いウイルスです。ティーフブラウ。
TF Blau. A virus that was totally different than the one Tsugumi had.
ここ。
The kid ran over to Coco's side and held onto the table. Here's a thought. How about if Tsugumi cut her finger and mix the two together? Would they know each other out? Yeah, that'd be kind of weird though. It could work, but it'd be weird.
しっかりしてよ、ここ。
Did I read that?
嫌だ
I don't know.
死んじゃ嫌だ。
He held on to Coco's arm as she lay there unconscious.
目を開けてくれココ。頼むよ起きてくれよ。
The kid grabbed a hold of Coco's shoulders and shook her violently. Hey, cut it out! Stop it, kid! I pried his hands off Coco and pulled him away from her.
何すんだよ。
Jackass, calm the hell down. Sorry. What do you think that's going to accomplish, huh?
だってココがこのままじゃココが死んじゃうよ。
The kid groaned in despair. Calm down. There's got to be something we can do. Don't get crazy. Let's just calm down and think. The kid somehow quieted down. Yeah, he's seems like out of all of them, Coco seemed to be the one he's closest to. So no doubt he would take this hard. What do you think we should do, you?
そんなこと言われても私にはわからないよ。ソラ、何か対処法はないの？
I do like how he asked her. Damn it, Takashi. I'm a part-timer, not a doctor.
応急処置でしたら可能です。ですが根源的な対策には応急処置で構わない。早くしないと。
You stopped herself just short of screaming out.
お願いソラ、あなただけが頼りなのよ。教えて方法を。アンプルを、症状に対応したアンプルが必要です。アンプル？どれなの？それがこの部屋にあるかどうか。そんな。
You ran up to the wall and opened up a shelf filled with medical tools. You repeatedly asked Sora about the contents as she tore through them.
これは？いえ、これじゃないの？違います。
Sora, why don't you just tell her the name of it, dang it.
それではありません。それも違います。
You dropped bottle after bottle of medicine onto the floor. Many of them exploded into pieces when they
ど
hit.
うしよう。どうしたらいいの？答えてソラ。残念ながら。
Pee-Pee came over to me and whined softly. Sora's face suddenly changed color.
ピピちゃん、それをください。早く。ピピちゃんが口にくわえているそれです。
Okay, Pee-Pee's definitely something more than just a dog. He really does seem like he's the mastermind here. I just had a weird thought. No, there's no way. That'd be weird. Guess it could work, but it'd be weird. What? I quickly snatched whatever it was out of Pee-Pee's mouth and lifted it up. This?
アンプル。
It was a transparent capsule with orange liquid inside of it. How do we use it?
先を折って開封して、そのまま中身をココちゃんに注射してください。
Oh, okay. You, do your magic. You ran over to where I was and grabbed the serum out of my hand. Coco held out a shaking arm. You silently inserted the syringe into her arm and administered the serum. After a few minutes, although it was gradual, Coco's breathing became more even and the tremors in her body settled down.
効果あったようです。体調はある程度持ち直しました。危機は去りましたよ。よかった。
Both you and Sora looked relieved. You looked as if she could cry. The kid looked up and let out a big sigh of relief. Sugumi stared at Coco in silence. Hey, Pee-Pee. Who would have thought you'd find the serum? When did you get this? Where'd you find it? Pee-Pee whined pitifully. Alright. Everyone gathered around the LMRI where Coco slept. Sora, tell us what you can about this TF Blau virus. I'm going to watch that pronunciation video again, but my memory will only remember it for 2 episodes. So, but if this is in it, I'll remember for the next episode at least, and maybe the one after. That's the first time I've ever heard of it. Does anyone else know anything about it? When I asked the question, you, the kids, Tsugumi, even Pee-Pee all shook their heads. You said it has a high mortality rate. You don't have any idea when or how Coco got this, do you? I don't care if it is only a guess, or if you give me only the limited data you have. I just want to know. Coco came down with this out of nowhere. It doesn't help the rest of us to be ignorant.
そうですね。
Sora got a strange expression on her face. After thinking for a moment, she gave us a wholehearted explanation.
わかりました。ティーフ・ブラウンに関して私が語ることのできる情報のすべてをお伝えします。
A heavy silence descended upon the emergency room. Every once in a while, the sensor from the LMRI would sound out Coco's vital signs, the only noise to echo through the room.
ティーフ・ブラウン。
Dang it. Sora started talking
テ
softly.
ィーフ・ブラウンはレミューの下にある研究施設にて研究されていた極めて致死性の高い悪性ウイルスです。研究施設？ここの下に？
Yu's eyes opened wide.
ええ。EBF と呼ばれる施設がこの真下にあります。EBF。やっぱり。
Tsugumi frowned. Ooh. Perhaps Tsugumi knows of this place. More personally than you would think.
決定的な事態を目の当たりにしてしまっては、さすがに人工知能の機密保守命令も解除されたか。
Oh, this is not a good idea for her to know. Are you able to tell us the information now, Sora? Nope. Okay. Break Takashi's toe. Is the situation critical enough now, Sora, to where you can give us the information? No. Break Takashi's leg. How about now? Nope. Stab Takashi. It's getting closer, I can almost tell you now.
人一人の命がかかっているもの。黙ってはいられないみたいね。
Their lives have been on the line.
ごめんなさい。どうぞ続けて、ソラ。
After shaking her head lightly, Tsugumi led outside.
はい。テーマパークレミューの運営部隊、ライプリヒ製薬。そのライプリヒが設立した研究施設が EBF です。
357 feet beneath LeMU, there were 357 feet beneath LeMU, there are thermal seafloor vents. Living there are special microbes, which cannot be found in any other environment, and LeMU Pharmaceutical created a research institute in order to study them. It's called IBF, Institute for Biologische Forschung. Very sorry about that. If it makes you feel any better, I can't pronounce English a lot, my own language, perfectly. Translated, it means the Institute for Biological Research. LeMU and the research facility, of the two, the first to be built was the research facility. Building a theme park was apparently just the front. Gotta fund themselves in some way. The researchers at IBF were listed as managers of LeMU and were able to come and go as they pleased. That way nobody would suspect that there was actually a research facility. Plus, they could get chicken sandwiches on a lunch break. At the same time, they could also get much needed funds for research. If they set up a successful theme park, they could get pretty much all the money they needed to run the research facility. And if the research didn't pan out, they could just be theme park tycoons. So LeMU Pharmaceutical continued to carry out research into bacteria and viruses on the bottom of the ocean, 357 feet under the water. 357. Know that 17 is supposed to be an important number, so is that divisible by 17? Or 17 to... crap. Math. Who needs math?
EBF のことは極秘事項なんです。ライプリキの中でもレミューの中でも知っているのはごく一部の人間だけ。 EBF とレミューはコンピューターシステム上も別管轄になっていますし、私にも関連の乏しい断片的な情報しか教えられていなかったのです。
Ran by different computer programs. I mean, you've got a sister?
今回の件で分散された情報を統合して初めて EBF が実在することをはっきり確信しました。
Oh.
とにかくティーフ・ブラウという未知の悪性ウイルスがあって、レミューの下の研究所でその研究は行われていた。
TB. Oh my gosh. Tuberculosis. Okay. I thought there for a second I couldn't remember that. Is that the same thing or is that a different disease?
それはおそらくそのティーフ・ブラウの治療方法を探るため。ええ、おそらくそうです。それから EBF にはこちらの救護室よりもはるかに充実した医療設備が整っているはずです。あくまでレミのデータベースからの推測ですが、 EBF の診療室には最新型の高圧酸素治療装置があるようです。その治療装置を使えば白血球の殺菌作用が増大します。ココちゃんの症状をある程度緩和することができるかもしれません。症状を抑える効果のあるアンプル、先ほどのオレンジのアンプルも新たに入手できるでしょう。
IBF, huh? Can we go there? How do we get there?
待って。
They get interrupted with a shout.
ちょっと待ってよ。おかしいよ、そんなの。どうしてココはそのティーフ・ブラウとかにかかっちゃったの？そんな恐ろしいウイルスにいきなり感染してるなんて、なんか変だと思わない？
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
そうね。でもココを治療したくてもこの場所ではこれ以上手が施せない。治療法の手がかりはその研究所 EBF にしかないわ。理由を探るのは後回し。もっとも空の言うことを全面的に信じればの話だけど、込み入った嘘をつけるほど器用じゃないはずよね。さっきは疑ってしまってごめんなさい。私は信用するわ、空のこと。
Sugumi smiled slyly.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Sora nodded sincerely.
私も信じるよ。何よりここでこのまま手をこまねいてばかりいられない。取り得る最善の方法を考えましょう。
I looked at you and Sora and nodded.
それで納得してくれる？少年。
そうだね。わかったよ。
All right then. So it's decided then. We're going to IBF. It's the only chance we've got at saving Coco.
でも EBF に行くにはヒンメルを通らないと。ヒンメルの扉は開かないんですよ。
I don't care. We're going. We don't have any other options. Show me the way. It might not work, but we don't know that unless we try, right? Hey kid, give me a hand.
はい。
I picked up Coco's inert body and carried her piggyback. We went down the lift to the cramped emergency corridor. Scooby and the kid supported Coco, who was on my back from both sides. Sora and Pee-Pee went on ahead. You brought along the first aid kit just in case. We were headed for Dritte's stock some 17 meters below. We made it to the 3rd floor. We ran as quickly as we could, where the locked door was waiting for us. Using all the strength we had, and all the power of our prayers, we flew forward. here we are. We all stopped in front of the door. I briefly put Coco down and leaned her up against the wall. The kid went up to Coco and lent her his shoulder. Himmel. The door that wouldn't open. Sora, I'm just asking to make sure.
何でしょう。
What does Himmel mean?
ドイツ語で空、それに天国。
Heaven, huh? Oh, symbolism. You gotta love it. The fact that if they go through the door, where are they going? Oh, he tried giving it an ironic name. Okay, yeah, that's as good a place to end it as any. How are they gonna get through this door? I don't know. They don't know the password. They don't know nothing except that it means heaven or sky, German. So end it here. Hope you folks enjoyed, and shall see you in the next episode. Farewell.